to Phoenix Righto. And here we are getting ready for the next part of the case. Hopefully, we can get through this final case on game two done today. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to go for. We pretty reliably got through most of the logic in this game already, so we are good to go. Ben, what is your assumption about how this case is going to end? Tell me right now.
Hmm. I have a feeling. Well, the thing is, this whole D killer, the guy who actively killed him. I'm going off of what Edgeworth has said. That it's like, okay, he's the killer, and he was hired by them. Now that brings me to an interesting point because he's introduced as the butler. So unless that's a pseudonym, unless that's fake, because you don't exactly have assassins be in polite society.
Yeah.
That means that maybe he was hired. Maybe D Killer did in fact kill the guy, and the reason why he wanted to have his his master acquitted was because like, oh yeah, I want you to quit him because he has nothing to do with this whatsoever. But I'm not sure if he actively planted a hit on this guy, but maybe it was having a negative impact, and D Killer's just like, no, I had to kill him. It was for my master's benefit.
Interesting.
Like a yandere, like Alfred as a yandere. Ugh, that's terrifying to think about.
Well,
Why she want that?
we'll
Tell me
see.
with your sassy wit, Alfred.
Well, let's see
If
what
something's going on and it don't look good, guess who it is? It's Old Bag.
Ugh! What now?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today. Why? The policeman investigation team is going to be in there all day here.
I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating D Killer.
So who's going there? Set 1 foot in the air and I'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag.
Hmm. So we can't go in there, but can we go in there?
The Viola Hall. Wait, is he still in here?
I mean,
Powers, clear
Powers.
day. Are you still here?
It looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. All right. Well, there's nothing new here, though the food suspiciously still being here intact. That would be darn spoiled by then.
I knew they were feeding us wax. I should have gone for the Soylent edition. I hear it tastes just normal, like people. Oh boy. Well, hey, said it, boy.
Lotta, you're still here? that was you that with Powers.
Yeah, it's like, do you just sleep standing up? Are you a vampire?
Hey, look at Playground.
Here.
Look at Playground, Ben.
She is a cryptid. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. This is beautiful, especially that face. She's like, thank you. Yes, approved.
I'm saving that. I'm saving. Oh man, this thing was just, okay. This night's gonna work out well. My dizziness is going away due to laughter. You're still here?
Reckon course. That's a sentence. An investigative photographer eats or starves on her ability to snap up a scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. Like something's always about to happen. But do you have a camera? Correct given.
No cameras. So insert the Mega Mind.
Cameras. Yeah, Megamind. No flashes. No witches. Photographers gotta have camera on out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know. So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding them out, do you have mine, you bread thief?
Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Okay.
Wait, we stole bread?
I don't remember that.
Unforgivable.
I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Hmm?
Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but I say but.
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too. For free.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that Diddy I wrote?
Yeah. Wait, did he? did did he? Sean Combs? Did Can-
Hey, I'm talking on Diddy's, not. Sorry, Chad. Sorry. It's too late for that.
What? Can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady onto Corrida? Or instead of Corroda, it's like Corolla.
Well, considering how she pronounced things, it could be logical. Yeah.
Well, I reckon you best not be believing that.
What?
Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. There's no mind, there's just Frizz. You're Miss Frizzle from Texas. Whatever came to mind? Yeah. When you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull dooders. So close to saying it out. Wait. You mean it's a lie? Hey, what's with ya? Why staring at me like my grandpa used to?
Hmm.
Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? This has got to be so bad on Pearl's health. She's a kid and she's handling the stress. I know she's mature, but dang. Ah, my baby! My $1,600 baby! What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me if it was evidence and he told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
Well, that is kind of how it is. Also, he took my flowers.
You know, as they say in Transylvania, que sera, you know? Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? He's British? I've been doing it wrong this whole time? Oh no, we need to go back. We need to do this over, right? We need to go over. I need to make him British now.
No, wait, dude, you already messed up with Francisca, so there's no going back.
That was a creative choice that we all agreed to. We workshopped it.
I thought we had a creative choice for Edgeworth being Zarbando.
He's Prince Ojen from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mm.
Play on that deal alone. Okay. Added from Zarbon aside and some slight innuendos here and there. You know this. You know
George
me.
did it.
It's
That's why you had the double Zarbon episode when both of you guys are going. I'll never forget that. That
when
was
brain cell works for two people. That's talent. So, put in a few good words for me and get back my camera. I say, boy.
You want me to do what?
Listen, nab the guy real good for about 5 hours, and I guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't you do that? Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep it together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Oh, no.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Oh, no. And you two there, Lillian. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear?
Oh, she doesn't do homework.
Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to
Would you just please leave already?
She's a sucker for kids. Okay, there is a sweet side to her. Not to outweigh her annoying annoying side, but I
Okay.
reckon if she's from a farm, she's all about family, just like the Vin Diesel.
All right, let's see. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says one Korea's room. I wonder what exactly happened in the room behind this door. Even now, no one really has an idea. Okay.
The fact that also another reason. So I didn't give my full reason. So yeah, I guess some evidence to support my reason why I think it'll end the way that it will is because remember, Maya's in a secret room. Remember, on the couch, there's a stuffed bear.
Yeah.
Juan Carita had a whole bunch of bears. So either Mr. On guard gave a bear and he was mad because Corita wouldn't accept it. He like a jealous girlfriend decided to say, "Okay, I'm just gonna kill him. How about that?" Or the killer just took that as a sick trophy because, much like leaving his calling card, he took something from the crime scene.
Mm. By the way, go check playgrounds again real fast.
It's set up. Help! Are you being smushed? Help! Help!
I can barely tell that's you down there. If it wasn't for the rapid fire,
That reminds me of something. Don't worry, I'll add something on there too. Sorry, chat. This is an inside joke. If you wish to laugh at it, be cool. Get cultured.
join our Discord on the channel. That's all I gotta say. You have access to the
It,
playground and
here,
nothing
it
else.
reminds me of this. Trust me. Once it comes on, I hope you laugh. Here we go.
What is this? What am I looking at? Am I looking at
It's not
Discord?
working.
Oh, okay. Now I see it. Okay.
It should. No,
I
no,
see it now. I
seriously.
see it now.
No, no, seriously. When it shakes, it's like no one intensifies like Gaston.
Okay, let's get back to the game. It's a piece of paper
I don't think
taped.
I'll be able to now.
I'm just gonna leave my phone on with the playground open.
I'm
Okay.
gonna try getting my thing open for that so I can respond to that.
There's a piece of paper taped to the door. It says Matt Unguard's room.
The old lady told us about this, didn't she? That we can't go into this room tonight.
I wonder if an investigation briefing is going on right now inside without Detective Gumshoe. Oh man, we don't have an inside man. Let's look
Oh
around.
man. Huh, it's another bear.
I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, it can't be. Oh, it's on here.
Well, clearly we're all trying to celebrate Smokey Bear. Clearly.
Compared to all the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. I think I've already said all this stuff already. Okay, what's at the end of the hall here? There are toilets in each room in this hotel. Since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me who can't afford to stay here in the first place. Okay, yeah, I think I remember hearing that.
Ha ha
Okay.
ha ha ha. He's poor. He can't afford stuff.
He's poor! He's bankrupt! He has weird hair!
I don't believe this.
Oh, who's this?
Um,
Onga Onga.
Oingo Boingo? Mr. Nick!
What's that otherworldly, nasty moaning? Hold on.
Ghastly. Uh-oh. What are you requesting from him now? No one intensifies like Danny. I hate evil ghosts.
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon. Oh,
Excuse me. What you're calling a demon? Rat?
zoinks! It's an alien.
Zoinks! I'm sorry, this is too funny. Who are you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here?
What is wrong with the youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Juan. And you're disturbing me. Wish we were here first, you old mummy. Ugh, never mind, I take that back.
Please talk to me about the night of the murder. Just one more time.
I'm just gonna say she's a total MILF. A mummy I'd like to forget. I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived, bamboozled even by that fraud photographer. And nope. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. Good use of the word imbecilic. With that imbecilic look on her face? Okay, got it. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. All right.
Now I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working the night too, doing my job, minding my own business.
I got a question. Is that a marriage ring? Or what is she? She has a ring on, right?
That is on her ring finger. That is her left hand. Oh, please tell me he divorced.
Or maybe she's widowed.
No, she's a weeb, okay? She likes actors and things. She likes younger men. Younger,
True.
strong, strapping men. I mean, good taste, but still, mummy I'd like to forget.
Oh, man. Okay, anyway.
She got married recently, but she's on a trial separation. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
Okay. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Kurita.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially when it counts. In my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind at the polls against Mr. Ongard.
Well, that's a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him. They only fill up one room.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
The presents. They're all bears. Why?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear.
Well, except for Old Bag, but that's because she's unbearable.
All of Mr. Kurita's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of Juan without thinking about bears.
Now, that's important.
How do you know about the silly goose? How do you know about the code word? No, that's a code word my family always used to tell our dad to stop teasing us. That was our I'm not gonna say safe word. That was the code to say dad stop.
Safe word. Bears. Oh, okay.
Stop putting bears in my mouth. I mean,
That's the safe word.
bears.
Bears. Growl.
Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win. But after the fight, they became friends. So Teddy Roosevelt, but with hiccups?
Yeah.
The heck of a story. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out. Down by a river going, hey, you sure can fight. You too, bub, you too. What is it, Wolverine?
Did that all really happen?
It's all in his biography, bub.
What a load of crock.
Oh, ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears. Yeah. I am Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. Oh my goodness, we're having this again. The thinker, the thinker clock.
This is gonna be great.
Oh no!
Get this.
What is this infernal racket?
Why do all the clocks have to announce their times? What is with this country?
Just Japanifornia, remember?
Why could it be Japan or Miami or a Japan or New Yorkie? Japan, New York, Japan, New York.
New Japan, New Japan.
Oh no. Are we implying that old Japan's not worth it anymore?
It's all full of anime. It's been overrun with anime.
All right, year 2030 for New Japan. Let's run this gauntlet.
Go, all right, go ahead, go old bag.
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
Ugh,
I guess your bedtime.
that startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second.
8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the transceiver.
Oh no. It's it's not the man in pink.
Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya. How's it, Maya? How's Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you were not able to fulfill the end of your bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good.
Oh, Mystic Fire! Mystic Fire!
One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please. I suppose if I must, I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please, please let Maya say something. I want to hear. I want to hear that she's all right, and don't be using deepfakes. All right, all right.
Here you go. Hey Nick, this is totally Maya. Burger? Yep, that's Maya.
Buttergler, you fattened her up. what,
You
what's up?
megafied her.
What is with all this static? Hello, hello. It seems bad connection. Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break?
I have a feeling he faked that because Maya escaped. What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden, it became nothing but static.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? Should probably have an electronics expert look at it. Sooner the better. Oh, well, right in front of her, and she does not care whatsoever.
Oh, you whippersnappers with your newfangled gadgets and your hostage situations. Is this a new trend on the talk tick?
Toxic.
Or the Instafams? Or
Instafans.
the OnlyGrams or something like that?
Oh, what do we got here?
Wow, everyone looks really busy with something or another.
I can't leave my chair. They're probably
Been
straight.
closure for months. Please, give me some water.
Send
I'm
help!
dying.
Send help!
My fingers are glued to the keyboard. I am a mannequin challenge participant. I'm going for the record, but I can't move.
It's all for the Mr. Beast challenge. All for the Mr. Beast challenge. They're probably. By the way,
He said he'd give me a letter of recommendation.
I gotta show you a video that Explodes posted in chat. It is
I
the
think I saw that. I didn't watch it though, but I saw you comment on it.
it is absolutely hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. It makes no sense, but it's amazing. Anyway, they're probably strengthening the evidence
Rolling
for
Stones.
what?
There we are. Mario versus Mr. Beast. We shall go there next. We'll go down that rabbit hole of rabbit
Later. They're
corporate
probably
cunning nonsense and Mr. Beast, but mostly Mario's corporate cunning. That Italian bastard.
they're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, Hurry up with that. We pass that victims list around. You gotta be kidding. There's over like 100 people on here.
Mr. Nick, is Mr. Ongard really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. Sounds like they're working on a different case. Okay, well, nothing of value here. Not here either. Okay, we went to go feed his cat already, so back to the
Must be
office.
something new there.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
That's nice. Thanks.
A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat.
Oops, looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. Why?
You've got to be kidding. Here, I thought he had already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There is one way I know how to be helpful. Leave. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Except my search history. Just it's not easy to explain why I go from MILFs to hot Latinos.
Wait, Latinos?
Well, we're all
Whoa.
big giant hedgehog fans, and I love me
Whoa.
a Latino rabbit.
That was a different rabbit hole I wasn't expecting. Now I'm hungry. Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try to ask him about. Well, hmm. Oh, the transceiver. Maybe he could fix it.
The transceiver? Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. Well, like Raggy? What thing?
Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, pal?
When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, pal.
Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself?
That's
Sometimes
strange.
iPhones fix themselves all the time.
I'm sure it was making a loud static noise.
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference?
Yeah, from that Miku girl, you know? I hear she's everywhere. You know, blue hair, blue tie. She's hiding in your Wi-Fi. I bet she got in there and futzed around with all those signals.
Oh yeah, do you know about this card?
Card?
Edgeworth, for some reason, went pale the instant he saw this card.
Hey, I know what this is, pal.
You do?
No matter what way you look at it, I'd say it's a picture of a shell. Yes, your Rorschach test came back positive. You're an idiot.
That's it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Edgeworth really likes those cooked snail things. I think they're called lobsters. What are they called again? Kakarot or something like that? No, escargot. Escargot. It's French. I know my French snail.
Escargot!
We are gonna escargot the hell out of here. Mr. Nick, now I'm hungry for snails. You could just solve the mystery of why Mr. Edgeworth.
Stop, I was drinking. I was drinking. When you said that. I was gonna spit that out.
We gotta escargot the hell out of here.
As I suspected, Gumshoe has no clue. Okay. Man, what does he do for a living then? What does he do for a living? Was he a DEI hire?
The blue badger. That's what he does. He fixes the blue badger thing.
Was he
That's all
just
does.
was he just a DEI hire? They just needed a stereotypical detective looking guy and like, you got the job.
No. I know who he is. He's essentially Kronk in this universe. He's this year's model. This year's model is called Gumshoe.
So what is electromagnetic interference?
Well, boy, let me tell you. It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal. know, pal.
Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen.
Well,
Oh wow,
that's
this is dated.
yeah, that doesn't happen anymore.
Oh yeah, all the anti-vaxxers. There's so much radiation coming off your phone when you put it next to your head. You're giving yourself autism by doing that, or you're giving yourself cancer. It's like, yeah, maybe back in the '90s. This is like 30 years in the future. The stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy. It starts acting funny, right?
I
Yeah,
think the
because of the
more
magnet.
yeah, I was gonna say it's like I think it's more specific when you put magnets to a tube TV because that's when things get really interesting.
Well, think about old cell phones. They used to have like bigger magnets in them. I think.
Mm.
Like think back to the original like big cellular phones. They were like the size of shoe boxes. You had to carry those around. It's like, oh yeah, I can call my home office for business. Yeah, it's basically the size of a laptop, and you just put it to your ear. I mean, it's not too much different nowadays. People put their iPads to their ears, so we're not that different.
At that point, why even?
Huh? Computer? No, do not give her a computer. We do not need her delving into the internet.
It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. I'm
Yeah,
so glad she's here so we can dumb this down for all the viewers of this game.
she seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this.
So the room you were in when that interference, the transceiver happened. There's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something.
Ah,
Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened? We were in Mr. Koita's room, the scene of the murder. What? That's it. I'm gonna sneak into that precinct and get a bug sweeper. Why not get a dog? I'll meet you at the crime scene later, all right, pal?
wait,
Don't forget old
Gumshoe.
bag. Wait, Gumshoe, there's old bag. There's old bag. Wait. Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time.
Get ready,
Follow me,
everybody.
gentlemen.
Get ready, everybody, for the cops. I still like that from the anime.
I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! We should be going too, Mr. Nick.
All right, let's go.
Now I guess we're back to the hotel.
Hey, the hottie clinic's open. Now that we came here, let's go back.
Last time I was here, we were investigating a different sister that ended up being a different sister that was pretending to be another sister. It was Sister Act, but 5.0.
Oh man, you gotta admit though, each case minus the clown one was pretty awesome. They had something to remember.
Well, I did like the clown voice, especially when he did his laugh. Hey, you're finally here, pal.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the bug sweeper? Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. Well, because you didn't run into Francisca.
What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one. Just not the police's. Where'd you get this from, Radio Shack? Wow. So this is a bug sweeper.
Yeah, Radio Shack was all the rage back then. It looks a little broken.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh? By who?
Me, of course. So This sure brings back memories. Man, my teacher was so hot back then. Yay! Don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul? It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job.
But
But you can't set the sensitivity. So it's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. But isn't it better that way? No. Well, anyway, since I brought it all the way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal?
I'm getting this sinking feeling again.
Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. Why don't you just do the job for us? There's a listen device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal. So we're going to find it, right? Right. Now first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough looky-see, pal. The sweeper lets you know how strong the signal is picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press the A button to lock onto it.
Excuse me?
There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves. So let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious. Okay, pal? It's the bears. Wait, the bear. Maybe he grabbed the wrong bear. Maybe that's why he has the bear. He had a listening device in one of them.
Mmm.
All right, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal? He's gonna chase after old bag. We've been through this. We had an intervention.
Well, that's an obvious thing. That's a cell phone. Hmm. Well, the laptop's obvious.
Well, one of those bears went off, but what about that one in the corner? Well, I mean, that's a coffee machine, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. Well, this is a clock, is it not? Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock.
What's wrong? Why do you look troubled?
I just can't imagine this listening device being inside this alarm clock. You just
You've literally had alarm clocks be storage use things.
it just sort of reminded me of something that happened a long time ago. Well, anyway, it looks like the listening device isn't in here.
It was a hairy butt situation.
Hmm.
What's this? It sort of looks like a hot water pot, but
Oh well, it's kind of like a hot water pot, I guess. But instead of hot water, coffee comes out.
really? This pot can do that? Wow. Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of? Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
a vending machine.
I don't think there's anything like that, Burls. Sorry. Hmm. In the carpet.
America. Every kid loves coffee flavor.
Hmm. That's a watch. That's probably like a digital watch. What about over here?
Why would he have a digital watch? On Guard has those digital watches. Wow, there's a really delicious loaf of bread in here. Is it safe?
It looks like it's been on keep warm all this time since the murder.
Well, Mr. Scruffy's detective always says, gotta keep the trail in the crime scene warm.
I think the keep warm in that case is a little bit more of a metaphor. Okay, let's look around.
What about the mirror?
Nope, nothing here.
What about the lamp?
Lamp, check. Listening device? Nope.
Oh, a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Ah, yeah. I'll be more conscious from now on. Sorry. Hmm. Yeah, that's a lamp. Okay.
I mean, we could try for all the lamps.
True. Lamp check. Okay, that's same dialogue. Hmm. Okay, that's same dialogue. I don't really think the listening device is in this TV of all places.
Looks like the TV was left on, and now it's showing an old samurai movie.
Yeah, this channel plays all sorts of international movies as well as domestic ones.
You know, every time I watch one of those old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at English. Me too.
Yeah,
When I grow up, I want to study Japanese. Um,
I should probably keep my mouth shut here and not destroy your dreams.
does that mean that when they have it in Japanese, like, man, I can't wait to study English?
Yeah, that's probably it.
There doesn't seem to be anything giving off radio signals here, Mr. Nick. Keep a careful eye on the bug sweeper, and let's try again.
This sweeper isn't exactly the best. We'll make do with what we have, right? Okay. Let's see. The Robo Dog.
Ah, what a lovely bell.
Yeah, this must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots.
It's a robot? It's a real robot?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Mr. Nick,
Yes.
how many horsepowers is it? How many horsies?
Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so,
Um,
okay.
wow, just crush her dreams, why don't you? How many horsepower is it? She's asking how strong is it?
Well, the phone is the most common place for a listening device, I'd say. But let's take the receiver apart first before we get ahead of ourselves here.
Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty.
Like that one case with that one listening device and that one bitch.
Yeah, I'll leave the fixing part up to Gumshoe.
So, is there a listening device in there?
No, and I really thought it had to be in the phone too.
Maybe it's in that watch.
Or maybe in here.
This radio is on and playing something. Okay, why are the electronics all on? Oh, it's Kids Questions Corner.
Professor, why is the Earth round?
Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick? Because the flat earthers hadn't come out of hiding yet.
Why don't you listen to the radio program a little bit more, Pearls? And just get your answer. Okay, refrigerator, maybe?
This is a refrigerator, right?
I don't think the listening device is in something like this.
Because it's filled with nothing but healthy vegetable juices, right?
Yeah, sure. What does that have to do with listening devices?
Well, clearly carrots help with your ears as well as your eyes, obviously.
Sorry, I pushed the wrong button. Uh, yeah, let's go with the watch. Oh, this is the TV's remote, but it doesn't look like the listening device is in here.
So I was thinking, I wonder if a TV remote works on other things. Like, could I make you change your expressions like TV channels? Zap! Hey, no,
Hey,
this ain't an A.
but if I could, oh, the people I would give that old mute button to. Well, I
Like
don't think
swag.
I don't think it's going to work on me. Why don't you try it on Maya tomorrow?
Okay. She's gonna do it. Maya's gonna change her face, and she's like, "Wow, it works!"
And here we have a dryer. Nothing unusual here, I think.
Dwyo? Oh, if you use it next to the TV, it'll make the screen look all weird, right?
Yeah.
And when that happens, it's called electromagnetic interference, right?
Hey, good memory, Pearls.
I will never forget it for the rest of my life. Yeah, just like how we would never forget 9/11. Remember? You said you'd never forget. Knock, knock.
Nobody's here.
9/11.
Ah, what's this?
What's this?
Small video camera. No listening device in this gizmo.
Everyone's trying to make everything smaller and smaller. Sad. Lately, aren't they, Mr. Nick?
That's what it seems like.
This is Japan America, after all. But I want to grow bigger and bigger.
Well, eating only vegetables isn't going to help you there. You'll have to eat meat too.
Nope,
Hmm.
just eat veggies. We want her to grow up, not grow thick.
Hmm. Wait, what?
So what's that yellow thing next to the fridge, anyways?
This?
No, next to it.
Oh, that? Oh, yeah, that's the watering pot, I think. Hot water.
Oh, the water in this hot water pot has run out. I'll get more water for it.
Okay, sounds good. Looks like she's forgotten all about looking for the listening device. Okay. Hmm. It's in the chips. Did I look up the laptop already?
Yeah, just like the Death Note thing. Remember, I take a chip and eat it.
Oh,
What's a notebook computer?
do you know what a notebook is?
Yes, it's a small book with paper you can write on. So,
Well, the thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop.
Mr. Nick, what's a laptop?
Okay, could ignore that.
No, people playing this nowadays will be like, "The hell's a laptop? I only have a tablet."
The laptops are still made.
Just wait, it'll just be tablets.
Hmm. I'm starting to. Cell phone. Nope, no bugs in here.
A cell phone?
What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is.
I'm sorry, I've never seen one before.
Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Korean Village. And Pearls has never lived outside of that village, so. Well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. Hmm.
Maybe we have to go outside in the hall. Maybe
Well,
we
there,
can tell them that there wasn't anything.
well, there's no B button to back out.
Really? So we have
Really?
to find something no matter what?
I'm looking. What about down here? No, these bears. No bad news.
If only Explodes were here to cheat, research for us.
Let's see. Come on, I'm looking for it.
Wait, what's that cup thing?
Cup
On the
thing?
corner, top right corner of the table.
Oh, that's the camera.
Oh.
Hmm. I'm open to suggestions.
Hmm.
Let me move that out of the way so it's less annoying on my ears. Because, there has to be a reason for this. Hmm.
What about the guitar case again?
Hmm.
Or
Nope.
maybe the drawers on the table?
No. Hmm. Go back over
Those
here.
bears all checked out?
Hmm. What?
I like to have to. Hey, whoa, whoa. Yeah, at the top there. This is this is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I have ever seen. We can call him Winnie. Hey, so did you guys find it yet? Listening devices, I mean. No, not yet. But this bear's eye is. Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like a Marvel movie. I mean, sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig the big fella's eye out and see what we got. No, you can't. Such a violent act. Oof, rip.
That's
It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. But wait, there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
a what bitter?
A transmitter, pal. Oh, is this more of that high tech stuff?
Hmm. Okay. We're gonna talk to you.
We must talk to him. Yep,
So this tiny thing is a camera?
yep. It's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. I know that much at least. It's a small, high grade video camera mostly used in security systems.
So it's a video camera?
It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is the only camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else. Somewhere else? The footage is changed into radio waves, and then it's sent to that recorder. Oh, great, now it's Wonka Factory levels of explanation. So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it? Hey, you're right.
Spy camera set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Was running at the time of the murder.
I guess someone's looking for the snuff film stuff for the Juan Carita's OnlyFans channel.
So, what is a transmitter?
It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination.
Almost like live streaming.
It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record a certain time with it. You can set it for a certain time? Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m. That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
So, detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe.
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. It took you that long?
What?
And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it is staring right at the mirror. It's bound to have a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
Transmitter changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves and transmits the data. Okay.
I love the technical jargon. Good show, old boy. Let's get some biscuits with that bitch-ass tea.
So, there was a camera in this bear's eye?
And it was disguised as a present.
And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Kurita this present?
Aha! I, don't know, pal. What? This means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. In Japan, America, radio waves can be sent almost everywhere, so there's no real way to find it. Wow, it's like IP doesn't exist or something.
Oh.
There's really no way to find out. The spy camera was set in its right eye, found in the victim's room.
We're gonna pull this baby out in court, and the judge is gonna get a bit of a heart attack. Like, oh,
Technology.
I got it.
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go around the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this. Not a bad idea.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal.
Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe. Probably not the
I
best
swear
idea.
if he loses them. Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Last time you said that, you gave us a bitch-ass bug device. Yeah!
Oh yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective Show is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right?
By the way, I love how both you and I my eyebrow raised the moment I saw that final word load up as right. And I was like, yeah, that's Edgeworth.
If it was Phoenix right, then it would be Francisca. But no, it is the man, the Brit, the red coat. It's the king! You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here? It's almost like we don't have situational awareness.
A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time.
I see. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl? It is Smokey, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here.
What?
The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took off with are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us exactly who the buyer is. It came from On Guard's estate.
Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really?
It is Edgeworth.
Well, I guess so.
It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. Just grabs the whole bear,
Yeah.
puts it under his arm, just shuffles out the door.
No, he just opens up his neck, the fabric in his neck, shoves it in there, and it just disappears.
Into the cravat dimension. It's like
Yeah.
the hammer space for female characters in an anime, but it's not booby space.
It's cravat space.
Where everything is cravatalicious. Cravatacular? Cravatacular.
You just see like as soon as it snaps closed, you just see like the petals from the flowers that Phoenix gave him.
I'm telling you, tulips, they match his eyes. It brings out my inner smug. I'm sure you have other things you have to do.
Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth.
Snatched. See you soon. Right.
Is Edgeworth just gonna like? Is Edgeworth gonna do it for himself? He's just gonna have an expensive bear in his office now. Wait,
What?
why are you doing this?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. Really? We're playing the blame game here? But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
The real killer.
Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Wait, who are you, Mia now?
Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews passed. Kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ongard. And this card, Shelley the killer. Maya, the only way I could save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do now is find the truth. Ooh, how spicy. I think we're actually going to get to the case now, because that was pretty much all the investigatory stuff there.
That was the quickest investigatory in between courtroom stuff. Gatewater Hotel. Wow, it's 9 p.m., but it's still bright outside.
Yeah, and the bear's still back there. They couldn't be bothered to get rid of it.
No, they obviously replaced it with a fake from the cravat dimension.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I don't want to worry the staff with the budgeting of removing the bear.
It's only 9 p.m. It's already dark. I wonder Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
Did we just stay here all this time?
Has it been like 24 hours?
These things take time.
24 hours? How? I mean, when? When did you sleep?
I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Sperls. They'll find her, so don't worry about her. And if we can win or not, if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
So, the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was...
That assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right?
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seemed to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client?
You mean who asked for the murder?
Yes, thank you. That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. Whoever this client is, they're still a killer.
Who who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews?
I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be.
Matt Ongard himself?
If Mr. Ungard really did hire the assassin,
Then he is not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime.
but it can't be Mr. Ungard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him.
Mr. Ongard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Wangarita?
Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Carita, alright?
I didn't see any Cyclops at the time. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls?
One had to bet everything on that jamming ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Mr. Ungard's secret? What is a secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it in this way. Mr. Carita was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Ongard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Carita silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Ongard. There's no way around it now. Alright, time to go see. Alright, coin flip. Do you think he's guilty or not guilty, my friend?
I think he is guilty. Uh-oh. Okay, is it gonna be Lot or is it gonna be, Old Bag?
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Carita held about Mr. Ongard. Miss Andrews' real intentions. There are two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Oh wow, okay, we're having all the updates. Hey, wait!
What is it? Whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Just like now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole motel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Foo, so...
Edgeworth?
And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Ah, gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are.
Idiot ass motherfucker. This is absolutely top secret. So you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of those presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know, it was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting and upload it to a website. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, the gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Carita.
I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-head photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too.
Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
Hey, now we're gonna deport her, so stop calling her an alien. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good.
But I didn't say anything.
So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though. Fine legs.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts, Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That's Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Carita?
Really, you young kids totally don't know anything, don't you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after the marriage announcement.
3 days?
Really ugly.
3 days after the marriage announcement? What in the...
Well, this is news. Why would Miss Impact want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why would he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
Damn, wow, that's a big bomb to drop. That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible.
Did she really kill herself? I mean, you could stage things to make it look like suicide. Almost. Maybe. It's difficult, but not impossible.
Yeah, that's a problem about it, trusting tabloid stuff. You're hearing gossip essentially. That doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
Well, she said weekly magazines, not from the tabloids, which means it probably was actively in the news. But yeah, I'll still suspend disbelief for now. I wonder what happened between those two.
Anything for you here? No. Okay, let's move. Ah, okay. That night there must have been at least a few hundred people here. Obviously not drawn here because budget. But I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things are in the lobby. Things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. All right. Ooh, can we go back to the living room? Oh, we can.
Oh boy.
On guard mansion living room. Nice. Looks like no one is around.
What happened to that person with the stuffed teddy face?
Oh, she must be the butler with the stitches on his face.
Shoo! Best kitty. Oh, there you are. I guess you're still awake, huh, Shoo? Come on, let's play.
I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is already asleep or not.
He doesn't sleep. He's inhuman.
Why don't we go through here now? There's another door over there. Ah.
You shouldn't go wandering over there, Mr. Nick.
Yeah. I heard you. Okay, well.
Yeah, I can take a hint.
Okay, let's move back. Back to the office.
Doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Well, he's out there with that camera asking around at all those electronic stores.
Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner.
Looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe's doing for us.
Mr. Nick?
Yes?
Where is the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before.
I guess I have to give up on making a salad then.
Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Yeah, Nick, you kind of need a... Here we go. Moment of truth. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with Mr. Ongard tonight.
But isn't that what we had to ask? Isn't what we had to ask very important?
Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. Wait, what if I ask the guard?
Oh, I'm just painting on the wall here.
Visiting hours ended hours ago, so what's he watching over now?
I see horrors that no man was able to see. I know the color from outer space.
Maybe he did something bad and he's just standing there as punishment?
I punish myself every day, though, Missy.
Somehow I don't think that's the thing. Okay, alright. Alright, cool. I guess we'll be taking our leave now. A lot of updates.
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Ongard's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we're looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Ongard case? I'm taking the witness statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
It's Lotta. I guess we won the lottery. Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission so you can go.
What?
I've already called them so they know. Go on, go talk your heart's content. Thank you very much.
It's such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content, huh? Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Alright, guess we go bike our way back over here.
Good thing Pearl's such a good trooper.
I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Ongard and Miss Andrews are in the detention center. Oh wait, there's no women and male, or sorry, men and women prisons that are separate. I see a problem there.
Oh, it's not co-op or whatever it is. What's the term when both genders are there? There's a term for it. I know.
Oh, there's male and female prisons. That's just I think a thing that's the case. Oh, they let you have your little manga in there.
Oh, it's you.
I'm sorry to be to visit. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few
I'm just
questions.
reading.
Oh,
I'm just reading a book on how to dress up like Samus properly.
uh, that's the only book they let you have in here,
Unfortunately,
huh? So yeah, you.
me. I thought your client was Matt.
Sure, Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless
What's
about
with this
this.
music?
She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Karita had on Mr. OnGuard. I'd like to ask you about Matt OnGuard, if you don't mind.
Mr. Right, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean.
You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. OnGuard.
If that's the case,
Wait, oh, that's me. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you
I'm
become
here too.
and why would you become intimate with his rival?
That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing.
About Miss Celeste Impact.
I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it.
You wanted to burn it? But why?
Is to burn it. I didn't want it to spread, just like another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid.
Suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to Why did you try to frame Mr. OnGuard?
That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way.
The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right?
We are talking about Gumshoe here. Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Handwoos.
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did.
Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? Oh no.
A Cyclock, huh?
Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But
I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. Do we have anything on that? Like
maybe we have to talk to Matt first.
let's go back and forth. Oh. Oh, what?
Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me.
Uh-oh. Oh, sorry. That's I was of all people was not expecting him.
Not too far off. To be fair, as soon as you said Mr. Right, it's like, I'm not sure now.
Mr. Powers.
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial.
So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers?
I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you're there, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here.
Oh,
It said my face and whole self in general looks suspicious or something.
huh. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious.
I'm just a normal guy on the exercise show for kids. Is that a crime?
Kind of. So,
My kids.
get him!
Joking about the kid thing.
So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about?
I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me.
So, you saw something important? What was it?
Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, especially not that lawyer, he said.
Who do you think is that lawyer the detective is talking about?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me.
Don't have to be a mind reader to know that.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick. Miss McMahon and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's all right.
Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I?
Man, 8 years old and already casting out a shade. We're your only friends. Wow.
Yeah, this is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing, like, spring breeze image going on.
But what is he really like?
Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would have never to really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself.
Dude.
What? How horrible! That's unforgivable!
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. But you know, you said once that, there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me.
One person who wouldn't swoon over him?
His manager, you know? Miss Adrian Andrews.
Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic?
You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their worlds have their dazzling sort of image, right?
Dazzling sort of image? But aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see? But it's okay, really. I can hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide?
You mean Miss Imbax?
We heard something about how her wedding was canceled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Yeah, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead.
Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Okay.
Hey, so you heard of this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it.
We heard that in court today. There wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad from Mr. Koida?
Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. She said that it looks like I got carried up with the truly insidious man.
Truly insidious man. Did you mean Mr. Karita by that?
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? That would be the reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Ongard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There's still some things I don't understand or know about for sure.
And now we have more.
And I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Okay, well, that's something. But does that even count as evidence? uh,
It's on the profiles or something. Or
um,
maybe it's under Mrs. Impact's evidence stuff.
killed herself 2 years ago, was Karita's manager and fiance, and Andrew's mentor. That fiance part was added. Okay, because that was new information we just got.
Yep.
Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Yeah, okay. Just rip her out of her cell and be like, okay, I'm back for more questions.
Hey, Samus.
All right, let's see what happens.
You know, for future uploads now we have to put the Samus there. It's like, okay, we're going up against Samus the witness.
All right, let's
Yeah, we
throw
have
this.
Zarbo in the courtroom with Samus on stand.
First time chatter. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Why frame him? Okay, can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ongard for the murder?
I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ongard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. That's a lie.
Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Well, wouldn't the obvious answer just be impacts?
Potentially.
Yeah, it has to be impacts. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that one out there.
Celeste.
There's only one catalyst that could cause such a strong feeling, and even revenge, and that is Miss Impact's suicide.
What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt?
You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ongard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Oh, dude. What? Oh, oh, I just had an idea. Yeah, based on that information, what if he swooned her and that's what caused her? What if that got the other guy upset and that's why he called off the wedding?
I have something like that too, or maybe she started potentially cheating. He called it off, but then afterwards, Matt literally just threw her away, and then she's like, "Wait, so I literally lost two men, one that actually loved me and one that just played me." I mean, that'd be enough for anyone to want to go crazy. But yeah, it's definitely Matt.
Yeah.
Here I thought he'd just be a chill dude, Michelangelo, but turns out you're a douche.
Oh wait, hold up.
Man, I
Oh,
love this guy. He is so sickening.
sorry, I accidentally backed out. Hold on, let me do that again. Yeah, hold on. Wait, I can't do that again? Oh, there it is. Yeah. I was feeling like, no, we've been locked out. Okay. Okay, why frame him? Okay, he said revenge, yada yada. That's a fairly easy one to get first off. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Okay, yes. Speedrun. Okay, what was it? You're right, you haven't mentioned him yet. Okay. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Oh, sorry, that was her question. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt?
Matt's profile, because we have no information about Matt that he was a player, so maybe it's about him being a player. Is it?
My client, a hotshot star who plays the Nickel Samurai, is rivals with Gem and Ninja. Was on bad terms with On Guard.
Maybe we don't have the information.
Can you explain the relationship between Celeste and Matt? Do we have anything on that? Let's see. No evidence. I don't exactly have that, so no, I'm gonna back out for now.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I should probably talk to On Guard though.
Yeah, Matt would probably be able to reveal more.
All right, let's see, Mr. Man On Guard, let's go.
Dude, it's Mr. Right. I'm a douche. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you.
I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Mad On Guard.
What's wrong?
Mr. On Guard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty.
You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self.
About the press conference.
You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai?
Yeah, I heard a little bit more about it from Miss Andrews. Oh yeah, we're gonna skip all this. Flashback! Okay. Could you please fill me in on this secret, please?
Oh no, how many? It's gonna be 5, isn't it? Oh lord, 6?
No, it's 5. I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Cyclops.
You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude?
You know, this Cyclops feels really broken for Phoenix as a lawyer. He could just flat out like, did you commit the crime? If he sees no locks, okay, you're innocent. That's busted, man.
Because honestly, this does show that they're guilty or they have evidence. It's obvious.
Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship?
Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life.
Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager. Nope, sorry. I pushed the A button twice on that one. Something in red text. Go ahead.
Sorry, phone's near dying here.
I got charged on.
Celeste.
Does that jog any memories?
Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea? Like green peas?
Let's go eat one later, okay?
I got cut off at the pizza dude at the shop. Totally not cowabunga, dude.
That's too bad.
Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else? Okay?
Mr. On Guard, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? Okay, let's see how far we can get with our little broken tool over here. Oh, come on, let me, please. There you go. I don't know why I wasn't reacting there. Mad secret. Alright, let's see. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful with his plan? What would have that disclosed?
I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it till I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
I know you paid close attention to Mr. Karita, especially on that night.
The camera?
Well, was it the camera though?
No, not Lotta's camera. I meant the spy stuff.
Oh, we gave that yeah, we gave it over to what's his name? That's a bit of a. Okay, hold on.
Maybe, wait, what about Juan's profile? It says like he's a big rival to him.
It was on bad terms on guard. I mean, yeah, there's nothing on his profile, but Juan's does on bad terms. Okay. Well, Mr. On Guard.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult my friend, okay? Yo, Donnie! He said I should snort while I give a good laugh. Okay, here I go.
Can't believe he can be so flippant at times like this. Okay, so that's not it.
Am I obnoxious enough?
Oh yeah, you were. Interesting. I don't think you really need to snort while you laugh, really.
Especially on that night. Do we have any evidence?
What if it's just him? What if it's just him?
Maybe. Wait. The ticket to the press conference. The press conference. He knew about the press conference. He's lying about it.
Press conference ticket?
The press conference. Yeah, because he knows it's like, what, you wanted to dress up as me? I mean, maybe I'm just getting too excited over nothing, but that has to come up somehow.
Oh no, it's not. It's not. Okay, I'm gonna go with maybe it's his profile picture. If not, we'll do reset.
I'm gonna snort some coke.
Ah, no, it's not that either. Interesting. Okay.
Especially on that night. What's our evidence look like again?
We have card, Lotta's photo, the knife, Juan's autopsy report, suicide report, Jam Ninja button, crime photo, the wine glass, which I think is kind of worthless now, guitar case, magazine clippings, Lotta's camera, radio transceiver, press conference ticket, and the nickel samurai.
I don't know. I'm stumped.
Yeah, let's do a hard reset. Well, not hard reset, but let's backtrack again so we could let's load. Time to go back in past. Okay, so we know that for sure. Can we present stuff to him? Maybe that you know something about the card. I'm kind of scared to show him this card.
What's wrong, dude?
Oh, so about this picture card. Have you ever seen this before?
Huh? Nope. Never saw it before in my life, dude.
I don't think he's lying, or is he? Then again, he looked like he gasped just now. Maybe I've seen things. Okay, maybe we just gotta investigate a little bit more. Maybe there's something over here. Oh. I'm just waiting for like the dubsteppy stuff to like jump in after that.
Mr. Nick, your phone.
I gotta admit though, it is a catchy tune. I do like it.
Hey, is that the Steel Samurai theme song? Isn't it?
Oh, I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous.
Yeah, I know.
Hello? Oh,
I'll be back at the office real soon.
what's wrong?
Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworthy.
Edgeworth?
Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. Quick. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. The end.
Hello? You got cut off.
What's going on, Mr. Nick?
Gumshoe said
9
we
p.m.
Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away.
Then we should hurry back.
Now I'm scared to go back.
What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together.
Ah.
Let's go back.
Yeah, maybe it'll be good news.
Somehow, I doubt that. Oh, nothing new here?
That is garbage.
All right, let's see what happened. Ooh,
What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go.
well, what happened?
We got him. We know who bought that spy camera.
Eh?
That quickly?
And this bear's what gave them away, pal.
The bear?
I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking to the bear instead of the camera.
Yeah, yeah.
Good boy. But wasn't it Mr.
Shh,
Edgeworth?
shh, pearls. Yeah, and go on.
There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime.
It's on guard, isn't it? Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy another person in their womb?
Matt on guard.
There we go. Now this is the evidence, and then we can throw this at Matt's face.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Matt on guard. Your client. That's who, pal.
And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Do we have that as evidence now? Oh, we don't. Oh, we gotta probably talk to him. Outer. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was...
I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800.
Whoa.
That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. Trust me, I can get OnlyFans for 5 years.
I have receipt? That's all you have?
Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. OnGuard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. OnGuard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. OnGuard himself.
My sight is failing. This can't be. There's a receipt for 3,800 buckaroonies. Proof On Guard bought a stuffed bear identical to the one in evidence. So what about the spy camera we found?
That wasn't that it, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. It's just a Japan America Radio Shack. But for now, I guess I could give these back to you for you to file away into evidence.
Set to record. Yeah, there it is.
I know you don't want to give up, pal.
I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Wonkarita's room was Matt On Guard.
Oh no, we're gonna have to get the guilty verdict for once. We're on the losing end.
Ooh.
What? Why would Mr. OnGuard do something like that?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corita in one of their rendezvous.
Rondavaris?
Pronounced rendezvous.
You mean Rondavaris? I bet is not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
So he was a peeping Tom.
Are you gonna see him? Mr. OnGuard, I mean.
Yeah.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next.
I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for pearls. Man on guard. What in the world have you done? Okay, well, we got that.
You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
I think it's time you told me the truth.
Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But you really want to know? Let's talk.
Ah, look into my special gem. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, secret of yours, yada yada. Okay. This thing, right? This has to be it. Ah, there we go. So, it's been a while since we got points. I think the points really come in during the cases. I don't. Hardly do we ever get any during the investigation stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
you're right.
Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Kurita's room the night of the murder,
Secretly film? What?
and then sent images the camera took with this transmitter.
Wow. But, dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden?
Stop there.
Good thing they're right next to each other.
Yeah. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan.
You're a fake fan. I guess one had a few those kind of fans too. Huh, dude?
Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan.
You sure, dude? Who else could it be from?
The person who gave this bear to Mr. Kurita was...
The receipt.
Oh,
Wait, you
yeah.
said the receipt, right?
Yeah, it's right here.
Yep.
Whoa, it's not? Oh, I think it had to be him specifically. Him, not the receipt. I think it's gonna be finicky that way.
Always finicky that way.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, the person, not the receipt. Mr. On Guard, don't you know this bear from somewhere?
I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude.
Ah, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend?
Is he just being sassy? What else did the bear tell you? That I'm fabulously handsome?
No, but he says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard.
If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg.
Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet.
Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first?
Here is proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Is this receipt? No, but it's a receipt though.
Yeah.
But that's
It was I who put the camera inside the bear. It's like, because it's like this is the camera that was spying on it, and this proves that you got the bear, which means you put the equipment inside that bear and put it in the room.
I hope that's the right answer. Okay, good. Whew.
Woo.
I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from
Way to
you.
pay cash.
It's from you when you bought that stuffed bear.
Dude, all I can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This is $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. Solid gold.
A $3,800 toothbrush?
It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles. I'm pretty sure that's illegal, my dude.
Ew, elephant hair. Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you gave him an autograph, did you not?
you one thing?
Yeah.
You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that?
Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you.
Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay?
No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set the camera up like that. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential.
So, what are you going to do now?
I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room, filled in secret, is...
Is it because of her profile, Miss Impacts? Wait, actually, no, wait. To film Kurita in that room at the time. Maybe it has to do with the scandal? Or maybe it has to do with, or maybe it is Juan now with the whole competitive thing. But this is our last shot.
Oh yeah, we have 3 over here.
The reason why you hid the camera in his room and filmed him in secret is to find out about his secret. Does he have any more beef? I guess the profiles wouldn't help, unless it's under someone else's profile. What about Miss Andrews? Does she have a certain thing on her profile? All right, not her. Then perhaps Juan?
I'm thinking real hard about this one. Victim, a young star who played Gem and was on bad terms on guard. That still doesn't say much.
I mean, it's like, why would you bother putting a camera in someone's room who you know is on bad terms with you?
Huh.
Does anyone in chat have an idea?
I'm thinking. The reason that you hid the camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed in secret is...
I suppose if it's a reason, it sounds less like a person's reason than it could be just back at the evidence. What evidence do we have again? Definitely not the wine glass, unless he's just angry at the wine glass.
Well, maybe it has something to do with the gossip. Well,
Yeah,
remember...
for a second.
So, we're gonna commit to this one?
Yeah, because one of the gossip things was saying, it's like, oh, by the way, Miss AA is with, the manager lady is with Mr. Kurita now. Maybe he was just confirming?
Ooh. There we go, man.
Andrews, we are on thin ice.
There's a rumor going around that Ms. Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having secret meetings. You, who are keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita, we're going to reveal this fact as it turns and turn it into the scandal. Isn't that right?
That asshole. Dude, you can be such a moron.
Huh?
Oh man, Mr. Lawyer Dude, that kind of scandal? That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy.
The good stuff? Juicy?
Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude.
Too bad it wasn't your intention.
What are you talking about?
I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I could think of for you to do such a thing. By the way, I just want to let you know I can't save here. I can't save during this entire meeting with him.
Oh boy, so it's really all or nothing.
The real reason you set up the camera in Mr. Kurita's room was... Oh wow, okay.
Okay, so it's not that, but we didn't get anything out of it? Okay. Why else would you need a camera to spy on somebody's room? Was it the glass of juice? No, that came afterwards.
Wait, real reason to set up the camera.
maybe it was. Oh, maybe we do show her profile. Maybe we show Miss Andrews' profile because she was in there. Maybe he wanted to get a picture of her or something.
We've already confirmed that he hired an assassin, right?
That is true.
And we have
But
the picture
reason
card
why he
here.
would set up a camera in her room, it's like maybe he wasn't going to look at Juan Carita. He was going to look at Miss Andrews going into the room because he heard the gossip. I mean, he just admitted that, hey, dude, gossip's what we live for. But maybe he wanted something else. But it does say the real reason, which would suggest evidence.
Oh.
What is this card?
Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer. I'm sure you know of him, don't you?
Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. That's bogus. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? Oh, so you know him?
You really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it.
Call my BS phone.
I'm starting to get the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. On Guard, I know why you know him, Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero of justice. You're his client. You're a star. Well, that's the only one that makes sense. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how would you know something like that? Oh wait, was that you or me? I didn't pay attention. Okay. It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Carita. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Mr. On Guard.
And here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Uh-oh. Well, that's what I thought anyway.
Mr. On Guard, you really did hire?
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Wait, what?
Consult myself?
Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway.
Not time for what?
I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Whew. What the? Should I do the voice or should I change it up?
Oh, well, where did he get that?
How do you do, Mr. Lawyer?
No.
No.
Keep it the same. I'll just make it more sinister. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? He looks like a punk ass bitch.
Oof, okay, cool.
He's got a split personality here. Well done, Mr. Right.
Wow, they gave him his own theme song, too.
He's gonna fight Guile in Street Fighter next. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have.
You really? So you are Shelly the Killer's client?
You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean?
Oh, dude, maybe look, maybe that's another context clue. Maybe that scar is from what's her name?
Or from Juan.
No, a man would not use their nails. Let's be fair about that. Women tend to.
It was an accident on set, perhaps. But yeah, I could blame it being on a woman too. It's a hell of a scar.
Impacts. Maybe he's the reason why Impacts die. You know, the whole theory I'm going with right now, where
because she cheated on him. He wooed her, he seduced her, and then she got wind of it, and then she struck him, and then he ended up making her be suicided.
Yeah, that exactly.
Well, I mean, I doubt it was Andrews. I mean, we figured she's a cinnamon bun. A cinnamon bun with a lack of buns.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
And that woman, Adrian was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me? I didn't think she had it in her.
Honestly, I want to say I knew about this twist when we started the chapter. I really wanted to see how this would unfold and how you would react to it. I'm honestly kind of surprised you aren't too shocked about it. Maybe it's because I don't remember the game feeding you that information before getting to this point.
Yeah, honestly, it's just like, okay, he put it in there. It's like, okay, so he's just kind of two-faced. But no, he's literally two-faced.
Oh
Alright,
yeah,
Adrian.
because he has one eye open. His one eye open on the scarred side.
There's no Batman in this universe, Nick. It's not illegal if I
Oh.
leak the Discord chats. Oh, that's Joker.
Yeah, Joker is Batman in this universe.
Joker!
Oh man.
It's not illegal, Mr. Lawyer Man. Oh gosh. Joker talking with Nick. It's not illegal, Mr. Lawyer. It's just totally illegal. It's now illegal.
Dude.
But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. Oh no, he's gonna talk about the PS3. He's gonna talk about the Nintendo Switch that just came out.
Bro, I leaked all the data files on the PlayStation 10. You monster.
Convincing people to say that it's garbage to complain. It was all me, Barry.
I also bought all the Nintendo Switch 2s from the local Walmart so no one else could have it.
Because I'm a Target boy. Ever and always.
Also, I like buying Hot Wheels.
Bastard. I'll never forgive him. I will intensify like Gaston like no tomorrow.
That was like the perfect timing. I was thinking about what would piss off Ben. Oh, Hot Wheels.
But why? A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian.
You knew about Miss Andrews' secret?
But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins.
What?
Oh, come now, Mr. Right. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Wait, he's blackmail? Oh, wow. You're playing a dangerous game here, dude. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? 5 Burger Kings. And that's why? Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time.
Oh, I thought that the killer was the one doing that. I thought this.
It makes sense now because I was confused. Like, wait, why would he record it? Because remember, the killer leaves his card at the crime scene to show his clients that yes, I killed them. That doesn't explain the bear, though. Not yet, anyways. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right. That video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Right? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough for an answer for you, little girl.
Well, he's not wrong. It's not wrong.
He is a douche. But why? Why would you kill Mr. Koida? Because he was
about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image.
I mean, with that face there, you better get a new face.
Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they?
This is all because of that press conference, isn't it?
If Mr. Corita had been able to give it, then Mr. Onguard's secret would have. Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit it crept up on me.
Much like your lack of eyebrows, sir.
And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Kawita ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone.
So let me get this straight. He hired the assassin to kill his rival. Adrian showed up, saw the dead body, stabbed him because she thought that Onguard did it. Technically, Onguard didn't do it, but he's still guilty by setting a hit out.
Yes.
So that would be a different crime.
Well, she did in fact tamper with the evidence in order to set up for someone else for the crime. That is still punishable by law, but that doesn't take away the fact that he is still responsible. However, now it's muddled because now based on her actions, now it just looks like she was trying to be spiteful towards someone who had nothing to do with it. And now, you know what? Now this explains now why Tao Pai is a butler, because he's literally blackmailing an assassin to be his butler with all of this. That is, oof, buddy, you better hold on to that insurance. The day it's gone, he's gonna do you for free. We're gonna do it for free. We're gonna do him good.
People are simply things to be used and thrown away. But on a sweet, innocent face, and people must follow anything you feed them.
He's not wrong. I mean, look at Instagram.
Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me, Matt Ongar.
What? An asshole. Okay. I decided I really hate this character. This is peak arrogance. No, here's the thing. Daddy Gannon was formidable, but that's only because he knew how to play the system. He just had an oversight, and that's what got him. But this guy, this douchebag, oh, he is definitely rubbing the wrong way now.
Well, I think it also has to do with the fact that we're actually supposed to defend this guy.
I know. It's like defending Jack Horner from the Puss in Boots Last Wish movie. In fact, that's who he reminds me of. He's literally little Jack Horner.
And none of us could pull off that amazing voice.
Speechless. What a shame. Yes, I'm doing Jack Horner.
Did I leave you speechless? What a shame. What did I do to deserve this, dude? I mean, specifically.
I gotta watch that movie again. I want to buy that movie just to have it because I think I've talked about this before, but I did have Last Wish bought on YouTube, and then I wanted to go see it for I think it was Mother's Day or something, and it was no longer on my YouTube playlist. I was like, "What happened?" And I looked on YouTube. There was no option to buy that movie on YouTube anymore. So I was like, "What?" I think they just removed it. That is a genuinely good movie.
It is. Honestly, Jack Horner is just a treat. It's like,
Oh
I
yeah.
could literally watch a show about him just being the worst.
Because it would be on like Paramount. Well, no, yeah, it'd be on. Was it Paramount Plus? Would they be on Paramount Plus?
Well, it was on Netflix, but it could be, I guess.
It's just called the show Horny. It's just got Jack Horner's show.
Horny with an I, right?
Yeah, Horny with an eye.
Little Jack Horny. I mean, what?
Alright, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure dude does not feel anything below the belt because he has a lack of a heart and an ego the size of Mount Rushmore.
All right, go ahead, man.
What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet.
How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone.
Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room.
You killed Mr. Corrida.
I dare you to say that in court tomorrow.
Yeah.
Edgeworth knows. But too bad you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? But you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Wait a second, hold on. So to get a not guilty, that means he hired the killer to kidnap Maya.
Mhm.
That asshole.
Yep.
Who wouldn't want to test the killer? He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. I knew it.
You scoundrel.
So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Damn, he's holding all the cards. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution.
I'll get you for this.
That's such a cliche phrase, bruh. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Damn.
Maya, what am I supposed to do?
I do not like him, Sam. I am.
And now? Oh, I think that's you. Now you finally found. Oh no, I think that's Edgeworth.
Now you finally found it. The starting line of his case.
Edgeworth.
I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct.
Wait, you were there the entire time? Does that kind of implicate me? Does that implicate me?
I don't see why. Well, right. What are you going to do? If you plan on changing your strategy. No! We can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage.
What should I do?
That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth? Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't really understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Mr. Wright, it's your turn.
My turn?
What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own.
Because I don't have the fucking answers.
I am a lawyer. But to fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Man on guard. That man is really...
It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system?
Proper defense?
In Japan, America?
But What exactly is that? Is that where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery?
Ironic that you, of all people, should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now?
Well, that may be true, but that's because I believed in my client to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do.
Right, would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong.
Huh?
We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only humans, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? That's... You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Round one.
People like you and Francisca von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty.
Then don't be Phoenix Wright. Be Edgeworth. Francisca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record, which she hasn't still gotten. That's all.
And is that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Ah, damn, dude. Because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty.
Damn. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. Yes, but actually no.
What do you?
Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless.
What?
I don't believe
I
you.
hear the truth.
Are you saying that that's why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why? Why are you here now?
The answer to that is something you will find out on your own.
Oh, quit being cryptic, you cunt.
I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. Ominous. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Damn.
Mr. Nick, the Transivo.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Onguard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer?
Right.
Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client.
Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself.
I believe you are asking me for my reason as to why I am doing what I am?
Yeah,
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
what the heck is aftercare?
He's so nice. He's so nice.
My My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is that is what is called client relations, and is part of my assassin's duty.
Assassin's duty?
We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before, however.
You did. What?
My name is the Killer. Shelley the Killer.
You're Shelley the Killer?
Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up with your end of the bargain,
Maya!
it would be my duty as an assassin to see if she receives a nice long nap, with no warm milk on the side. Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome.
Meow. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! I don't know what to say.
Edgeworth.
Celebrity, essentially.
Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission.
Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat.
Yeah, Cat Pearl. It can't be that cat. Can it?
They captured Beneco.
I think I know where Shelley the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all the police units head for On Guard's mansion immediately.
All right. You hurry up as well, then. Oh, man, it's turning to an action film.
Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun.
Damn, I'm getting excited.
Wait a second. Wait. In our evidence, there's something we still have that we can use. Remember what Gumshoe gave us back at the hotel to sweep for the electronics? Gave it back to us, right?
No, she did not give it back to us. She's been sweeping the area.
Because I was about to say, it's like, maybe we could use that. Maybe that would be a chance for us to find the evidence and say, it's like, oh, with this handy-dandy bug sweeper, we can find the evidence against you, Mr. Assassin. Good job with your ass-assing.
Maya!
Please answer us, Mystic Maya!
We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape.
Assuming he's still in the area.
I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer.
He and Ongar were working together all this time. I'm sure they have worked out a contingency plan ahead of time.
Hey, that bear wasn't here before.
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. Maya's in that room. But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason.
A wooden bear shaped figurine. It's covered in many thin cuts. A bear? Is that more of a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would someone like this be here? Or something.
Right. Look down. And there's a little pet door installed here.
I'm sure that's for Shu.
Do you think that this came through that little door?
This door. It's locked.
Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Slam, slam, crash. Ugh, there's no one here.
From the looks of this room, I would say this is Onguard's private lounge. No wonder he's holding his arm now. That's why he's been holding his arm all this time. He used that shoulder to bust through the door. Or he's pretending he got shot. Look at this ride.
An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals, and a VCR.
Oh my goodness, he was doing that under the nose of the assassin this entire time.
Somehow.
Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. We're lucky.
Baby shark doo 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 doo.
It'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it.
I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
No.
But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. Looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it.
It's a VCR and an antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape.
If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful.
A huge television and speakers loom largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say, I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the Nickel Samurai on TV like this. She did. Yeah, that's what she'd say. Ugh, can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered.
Oh, just marry the woman already.
Yeah, she's of age now. It's on guard's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have you use this to get help? Wait a minute. There's that other section of this room.
Where's the power switch?
Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. Wait, hold on. There's another thing to move into. Yeah, the wine cellar.
Somewhere, like behind the bookshelf. Oh, I guess we just found it.
Yeah. He searched all over, but it looks like he got away.
I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time.
And now we've lost our only lead. Oh,
Don't give up yet. A little
Oh.
girl is looking for you to be her pillar.
yeah, you're right.
We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us.
Wow, he sounds less less accented now that he's in a hurry. Maya. Oh, that's an obvious picture down here.
It's all for show.
This looks like a picture of Miss Impacts. With love, Celeste.
Miss Impacts? You mean?
Yes, Mr. Kurita's former manager. Yeah, that kind of links up with what I was talking about. He must have dated her or like swooned her out of the during her proposal and everything, right? And then as soon as she got divorced, or not divorced, but as soon as she got the marriage called off, that's when she hung herself. When he was like, "Nah, bro, I'm actually just used you so that way you could ruin the marriage." Something like that.
I mean, he would be petty enough to literally seduce a woman just to get back at his rival.
Why would a picture of Miss Impacts be here in Mr. Armguard's mansion?
Why does it say with love? This might be a clue.
Found in On Guard's mansion with love, Celeste is written on it.
I didn't realize I was getting my Optimus Prime voice on. What's wrong, Pearls?
Please let me see that picture frame.
No.
Huh?
She gonna channel her? Oh no.
What's so special about the frame?
On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya? It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message.
What? Oh, right. Gotta channel my inner explodes. I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get on guard at guilty sense, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever. I'm fine.
Haunt you with hamburgers.
So you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. Bye.
That's. No! Mystic Maya! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare?
Oh, nothing.
We've searched the house and this is the last room. Looks like he eluded us.
Edgeworth.
Yes?
As far as clues go, I think this is all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing.
And what is that?
Oh yeah, Miss Andrews' Cyclock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth.
I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center.
Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock.
It is so late for her, she's gonna sleep like a rock. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill.
Miss Andrews, I have come to remove your Cyclock.
Excuse me, it's not even a first date. Cyclock.
I want to know, and you will tell me your secret.
Fine. Go ahead. Try to break me, if you can.
Sounds like you kind of want me to.
Woman, you are a cinnamon roll. But darn if you don't have a switch. Or a lock.
Okay, all right. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ongard for the murder?
Break her. I've already told you countless times it's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not
You
it.
go over this, right?
Yeah, okay, let's revenge. Something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Was it just this new evidence we got here? With love, Celeste?
Essentially,
Yeah.
we have space. We have. Nope.
Oh.
Are you trying to help or hurt Matt with what you're doing?
Huh? What do you mean?
This random haphazard throwing out of evidence you're so fond of doing.
Okay. That's not what I was trying to do at all.
So what's the question? Then refrain from doing it anymore.
Guess I screwed up big again.
So what was the question again? The reason? Sorry, you're saying
There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Oh wait, we're doing that too early.
someone.
We had got that part already. It was her. Yeah, we had got this part, but then we got stumped a little later into that lock, remember?
Because
Yeah.
she said it's like what reason, like what evidence?
Can you explain to me the relationship between Celeste and Max? There you go. That's what we needed. Now it's yeah. Okay, we were just a little ahead. Yeah. This is the photo of Miss Impacts, correct? Excuse me. She looks younger than when she passed away though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it?
How much fun about that in the frame? There's also the suicide note.
Oh.
I mean, Matt is a sick fuck, okay? Where did you find this? No, that's all right. It was a rhetorical question. And now I'll give you a rhetorical answer.
Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Ungard's mansion.
We broke in. Aw, man, you know what? We finally broke into a place and Maya wasn't even there to help us do it.
Yeah.
We kind of committed a crime and Maya
No.
missed out on
No, we didn't commit a crime. We had the okay with Edgeworth, so we were legally able to breaking and enter.
I just miscreant. After all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed.
Yes, 100% health again.
Yes, the mini Samus titties helped.
S-
Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan.
Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Corita didn't want to get married to her anymore, why? Yes. Because of Matt. Because of Mr. Ungod? What do you mean?
I can see where this. I think I can see where this is going.
I don't need X-ray vision to see when a player gonna play. Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together.
So that's why, with Love Celeste, is written on a frame on that picture.
They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Wait, no. He blackmailed her. He didn't seduce her. He blackmailed her. If you can blackmail an assassin, I bet he had something on her and he blackmailed her, but she decided to kill herself rather than go through the wedding. Potentially. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderfful of a man he is.
Oh, so maybe he took the suicide note because that's what she wanted him to do. The suicide note was proof of Matt's.
Yes. But he didn't throw it away or he didn't destroy it for some reason.
But
Because
that's
he's a narcissist.
no, but that's because of this. The press conference ticket. He was waiting for the time to do it.
Well, that's when Corita was gonna do it, but maybe you're right. Maybe Corita found the suicide note, and he was gonna wait until that time to do it. Because if he was gonna go down, he'd be taking Matt down with him. Because again, if he had won and Matt had lost, then Matt would have had nothing. He would have lost his popularity. He would have lost people to use, and he would have just been nothing.
Yeah.
If he won and he go down, he goes, "All right, that's it. I've had enough of this BS.
Wow.
I'm putting up with this bullshit." This is so intricate. I'm going to say it, this is up there with Daddy Ganon. I'm sorry, this is better than Karma's. Any of the Karmas.
So you're saying, like, in terms of court cases, it goes the top three is Karma, Daddy Ganon, and this one.
Yes, I'm going to say it. This one is up there only because I find this guy truly despicable. The conundrum that you're trying to get a not guilty plea out of a guy who was clearly guilty.
All right, go ahead, man.
A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him. Even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste.
I see. So that's what happened. Also, so Karita did not want to have sloppy seconds.
Damn. But he's dead now, so we can't speak ill about him. Rot with your poor taste in hell. Then why did Mr. Kobita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We get into that conversation. Okay, we getting political. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals, and sloppy seconds meant you were a lesser man. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impacts. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds and said she would never again be hurt by Matt. She chose to die. It's depressing. That then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt. And it would have been especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case,
By the way, I know you're going to continue your sentence here, but we got a return commenter here saying your Edgeworth impression is very funny.
I do appreciate it. And there are just so many judges or Georges that dare say it's a Zarbon impression. I will fight that it's only the that are mainly Zarbon approved.
All right, go ahead.
I don't doubt that it just sounds fabulous. With his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge.
Revenge. There's that word again.
Mr. Nick, what's revenge?
That's
Well, you see, when a man and a man hate each other very much,
they produce this rage that only men can produce. Anyway, go.
publicly expose the contents of that suicide note. At the time, that would cause Matt the most damage, of course.
And that was at the press conference after their stage show.
I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Yeah, but Juan's doing this because he felt bad afterwards. He read the note, then he realized, damn, I really just lost a good woman. And now she's dead, and now I feel bad. Well, now I gotta destroy a real monster. Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two are always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. And that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them... Wait, yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Could've just killed Matt in his sleep, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Dude would probably have thought, no, I won't die in my sleep. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. Well, yeah, he was dead. Ah. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Ray, Even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man?
I'm a lawyer.
I see. What a foul profession.
Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me.
It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway.
Can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation, or with what I know now. Well, everybody, that's going to be it for tonight. We'll see you guys next week for, I'm assuming it's going to be the court case, which might be the last day, considering how everything is Christian doing. So, we will see you guys next time for, I'm going to assume, the finale of Game 2 of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I think this is what, yeah, Justice for All. That's the name of the second game. So, look at that, Ben. We are pretty much one courtroom case away from finishing Game 2. Can you believe it?
So close.
I don't think it's
So
going to be.
near the end.
I don't think there's going to be anywhere near as long as Daddy Ganon. Daddy Ganon's was long because it was a DLC case, and they really wanted you to have as much time with that case as possible to warrant the purchase.
Oh yeah.
So this
Gotta
one's
find the white stuff.
yeah. So hopefully next week should be a lot easier to deal with in terms of getting it done. So until then, everybody take care and have a good one. Bye bye.